Hey everyone, welcome back to I'm No Expert. But finance, I'm no expert. But today we're diving into NVIDIA, the AI chip giant that's been lighting up the stock market. If you're wondering whether now's the time to jump in on NVIDIA's stock, stick around because I'm calling this a buy now signal, and I'm going to break down why. Grab a coffee, hit that like button, and let's get into it. NVIDIA's revenue is up 69%. They've just landed billion-dollar Middle East deals, and they might hit $200 per share. Let's unpack why. All right, let's start with the basics. NVIDIA, ticker NVDA, is the king of GPU's graphics processing units. These chips power everything from gaming to AI, and right now, AI is the name of the game. NVIDIA's chips are the backbone of generative AI models like ChatGPT, and big tech think Meta, Google, Amazonas buying them up like crazy to build AI data centers. As of the 3rd of June, 2025, NVIDIA stock is at $141.22, with a market cap of $3.3 trillion, making it one of the biggest companies in the world. It even passed Microsoft recently. But is it still a buy? Let's dig into their latest earnings and see what's up. NVIDIA's monster Q1 earnings. NVIDIA dropped their Q1 fiscal 2026 earnings on May 28, and folks, the numbers are wild. Revenue hit $44.1 billion, that's up 69% from last year and 12% from last quarter. The data center segment, which is all about AI chips, brought in $39.1 billion, up 73% year over year. That's right, AI is driving this train. Earnings per share? $0.81 on a non-GAAP basis. Just so we're clear, this Q1 FY 2026 report actually covers the quarter ending in April 2025. Yeah, fiscal years can be weird. Now, there was a $4.5 billion hit from U.S. export restrictions to China, which knocked their gross margin down to 61%. Without that hit, it would have been 71.3%, insanely profitable. They're guiding for $45 billion in revenue next quarter, with margins climbing to 72%. What does this mean? NVIDIA is not slowing down. Even with China headwinds, they're crushing it. The question is, can they keep it up? Here's why I'm excited. NVIDIA isn't just a chip company. It's the picks and shovels play for the AI gold rush. Every major tech company needs NVIDIA's H100 and upcoming Blackwell chips to train AI models. Meta's planning to spend $75 billion on AI infrastructure this year alone, per their latest investor call. Google, Amazon, Microsoft, they're all in. NVIDIA's data center revenue jumped 73% year over year, and analysts like those at Jefferies say margins could hit 80% as Blackwell chips roll out. That's not just growth, that's domination. Market chatter's hot on NVIDIA, with investors calling it the AI beast for powering tech giants' data centers. The numbers back this up. NVIDIA's PEG ratio price to earnings divided by grow this under 0.9, lower than Apple or Microsoft, per Bloomberg data. That means, despite a PE of 45, NVIDIA's growth makes it look cheap compared to other Magnificent 7 stocks. Forward PE is 21.8, and with 69% revenue growth, that's not crazy expensive. Now, I'm no expert, but let's talk risks. The big one is China. U.S. export curbs hit NVIDIA hard $4.5 billion in Q1, and they're bracing for an $8 billion hit in Q2. China was 13% of their revenue last year, so this stings. Some investors are worried about technical patterns, like a head and shoulders setup on NVIDIA's chart, hinting at a possible pullback, per Yahoo Finance's technical analysis. Others, like Brian Sozzi at Yahoo Finance, say the market's brushing off slowing growth in non-China segments and potential tariff risks under new trade policies. Then there's competition. AMD and Intel are pushing into AI chips, with some analysts arguing they're gaining ground with cheaper alternatives. But NVIDIA's CUDA software and chip ecosystem are years ahead, think Usain Bolt, in a sprint. Competitors are running, but they're not catching up anytime soon. While AMD and Intel are trying to catch up, NVIDIA's CUDA software ecosystem gives it a moat similar to Apple's iOS. Valuation's another concern. At $141.22, NVIDIA's market cap is $3.3 trillion. That's massive. If AI demand slows or China losses pile up, could the stock dip? Maybe. But here's the flip side. NVIDIA's growth is outpacing its price. Analysts like Angelo Zeno from CFRA say there's room to run into 2026 because AI spending is just getting started. So, why am I saying buy now? First, the fundamentals. 69% revenue growth, 72% margins next quarter, and a forward PE of 21.8 scream value for a company leading the AI revolution. Second, the AI market's nowhere near done. Data center spending is projected to hit $1 trillion by 2030 per Gartner, and NVIDIA's got the lion's share. Third, NVIDIA's just inked massive deals in the Middle East that are game changers. They signed a contract with Saudi Arabia's Humain, backed by the Saudi Public Investment Fund, to supply 18,000 Blackwell chips for a 500 megawatt TAI data center, one of the largest globally, per CNBC. They're also partnering with the UAE's G42, OpenAI, and Oracle for Stargate UAE, a 5-gigawatt AI campus set to launch in 2026, according to Reuters. These deals, finalized during a U.S. trade visit in May 2025, show NVIDIA's pivoting to new markets to offset China's $15 billion sales hit. Wedbush's Dan Ives says the Middle East could add $1 trillion to the AI market, with NVIDIA leading the charge. This is huge for growth. Sure, the stock's up 50% since its April low of $94.31, but the momentum's still there. Market sentiment splitsm see a dip coming. Others project $200 by 2026. I lean toward the bulls. The PEG ratio under 0.9, combined with NVIDIA's grip on AI and these Middle East contracts, makes it a screaming buy for long-term investors. Short-term? Yeah, there could be volatility, but if you're in for the next 3 to 5 years, this is a no-brainer. Here's the deal. If you're sitting on cash, NVIDIA's a core holding for any growth portfolio. Dollar cost average in if you're worried about a pullback. If you're already in, hold tight, don't let short-term noise scare you out. And if you're new to investing, start small, but start now. AI is not a fad, it's the future, and NVIDIA's leading the charge with these Middle East deals, sealing the deal. What do you think? Are you buying NVIDIA, waiting for a dip, or sitting it out? Drop a comment below, and let's get the convo going. Also, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. I'm no expert, but I'm bullish on NVIDIA. Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, folks. If you like this deep dive on NVIDIA, drop a comment and let me know where do you think NVIDIA's stock is headed by the end of 2025. Will it hit $150, $200, or surprise us all? Check out our other videos on tech stocks and AI trends. Share this with your friends, and let's keep learning together. And don't forget that subscribe button. Tap the bell icon so you never miss an upload, and leave a like if you found this helpful. It really helps the channel grow. In the next video, we'll break down whether AMD or Intel is actually a threat or just noise. Until next time, keep stacking those gains.